Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from the Hollywood Reporter published June 26th by Rick Porter. The Simpsons to recast characters of color. Family Guy actor stops voicing black role. This is ridiculous shit because alright, to start out, I'm going to quote Ben Affleck's character Holden from Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Okay? Fictional characters! They are fictional characters! Yet, they have to fucking represent the real fucking world. They are cartoons. Alright? And what gets me is about this. They're gonna recast Apu. Now, do you think Apu is going to be sounding like this? I very highly doubt it. I very, very highly doubt it. He's gonna probably be sounding like this. You know? They're gonna put an Indian in there that's accent fucking neutral. Alright? And they're going to just expect people to fucking accept Apu, an immigrant, okay, from India, is going to actually not talk like this anymore. They're fucking idiots. They seriously are fucking idiots. And the idea of, like, Cleveland Brown, are you going to find a black guy that's going to voice Cleveland Brown like a fucking white man? That's one of the things that makes Cleveland Brown, okay? Him sounding like an uptight fucking white guy. That's what makes the character. Because he wants to be, you know, he acts like he's so black, but yet he sounds like the whitest white fuck on the planet. Yes, he does get Grape Soda Monthly and Mustache, whatever that fucking magazine is, and other magazines that would make him, you know, a black character. But part of what makes him him is he sounds white. He's like, he sounds like a geeky, dorky fucking white dude. That's one of the things that make people love him. Let's get into the article here from the Hollywood Reporter. The two long-running Fox shows join the likes of Netflix, Big Mouth, and Apple Central Park in making their cast more representative of what's on screen. Yes, because you know what? We really need to know that there's an Indian in a cartoon playing an Indian character or a black guy playing a black character, which this makes me, oh God, I wish I could remember her name. She's a voice actor. She's done character after character after character, okay? Like a lot of Nickelodeon cartoons. She did Rugrats. She's from A Different World. Lisa Bonet spinoff that she ended up leaving and became like a big success from, you know, the spinoff from the Cosby Show there. She was the one with like the reddish fucking like tight curled hair. I can't think of her goddamn name, but she's been a voice actor for years, and she's voiced like shit tons of white fucking characters, but you don't see people bitching about that. And you know what gets me about this? Okay, these two long running Fox shows, all right, are becoming more representative. So are they going to make sure that white voice actors voice white characters? Of course they're not. This is about virtue signaling fucking bullshit, appeasing to a minority of the fucking society, minority groups of society that want to be at the point of where they have parity, okay, or dominance on representation over other groups. All right, I'm sorry, if you're, say, 13% of the population, then 13% of Hollywood max should represent you. Okay? If you're 5% or 10% or 50%, 60%, whatever. Okay? If you want representation, that's how it should be. I think, on the other hand, it should be the best person for the fucking job myself. But if you want to go that route, that means that 13% of Hollywood should be black. All right? 1% or less than 1% should be, well under 1%, but we'll combine them all. Let's just say LGBTQ, AEIOU, and sometimes Y. Okay, you're less than 1% of the population. All right, that means you should be less than 1% of fucking Hollywood. That means you, if by your own fucking standards, because you say you want representation, and you get bent. All right, which okay, in live action shit, that, you know, hey, you know, if you want a trans person to play a trans character, and Hollywood thinks they're the best person for the job, so be it. I mean, hell, you people fucking tried to cancel fucking Scarlett Johansson because she was gonna play a fucking lesbian. Or trans or whatever the fuck it was. A fucking pimp. She's going to pay a fucking tranny pimp or some shit. You people are fucking ridiculous. You're ruining everything that's good. Okay, you don't bitch about her, doing all these white characters, the chick from a different world, okay, because that's fine by you. All right, well, you know what? I haven't watched The Simpsons in years. I'm not about to start watching them now. I occasionally would catch them here or there, like the Family Guy crossover episodes. I watched those because I still kind of watch Family Guy. After this shit, I am no longer watching fucking Family Guy. All right, Seth MacFarlane and fucking Cleveland Brown's bald white dumb fuck who voices him can go fuck themselves. The only show I might watch, which this has actually put me on the edge of that, would be Orville. And I'm because of this and Seth MacFarlane not being a man, okay, and standing up and going, it's a fictional fucking character in a fucking cartoon. You haven't bitched for 20 fucking years. Now you got a fucking problem? Fuck you. It's my show. Fuck off. If he had the fucking stones to do that, okay, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in right now, but he didn't do that. So I'm even looking at the fact of no longer watching Orville. And I love the Orville because it doesn't have the virtue signaling and the identity politics and the fucking cram the fucking, like Marxist fucking bullshit down your throat that like Star Trek Discovery or fucking Star Trek Picard has to it. Which, Picard was an evil fucking white man. Let's just look at the fact, he's an evil white man. Let's ignore that the character fucking turned around and saved all these different species, was a morally righteous person. No, he's just an evil white fucking man. That's what they did in Picard. Okay, Orville didn't have that. Now I'm looking at the fact of, I don't even want to fucking watch Orville. This is fucking ridiculous. In a big shift, the producers of The Simpsons say they will no longer use white actors to play characters of color on the long-running animated series. Now, I got a question on that one. You do realize, you Simpsons dumb fucks, that there are white Mexicans, right? So, are you going to have a Mexican character and not let a white Mexican voice them? Because that's what you're kind of saying here. If you're going to have a Mexican character, Mexicans are white, they're brown, they're shades in between. Which, if you want to see actual fucking white racists, go talk to white Mexicans. I know a lot of Mexicans, all right? And the dark ones will tell you, oh, those white Mexicans, they're fucking racist as hell. And then the white Mexicans go, yeah, we're fucking racist. They're beneath us. I've actually had white Mexican friends tell me that. They're openly fucking racist. You ain't bitching about white Mexicans. You're going after the least racist people on the fucking planet. Okay? In the West. Okay? Americans. And like fucking British and other Europeans. You're going after them going, oh, racist, racist, racist. But you don't go to the white Mexican and go, you're fucking racist. When they're openly fucking racist. You're hypocrites. And I'm guessing the Simpsons wouldn't allow a white Mexican to voice a Mexican character. Additionally, one of the principal voice actors on Family Guy says he'll stop playing the show's main black character. Yeah, Cleveland Brown's going to be fucking sounding different. I'm sorry. That's going to ruin the show. That's another thing. You grow to find characters to be who they are. Because of the voice, because of the actor that portrays the character as a voice, because their tonality and everything else. Cleveland Brown is not going to be the same thing, okay? If they try to do something, it's probably going to be like in the last season of Outrage with Johnny's Bananas, where Dice walks off holds out for more money, and they bring in oh God, what the fuck is his name? I can't think of his name, the actor. But they bring in this guy who basically just does a bad Dice impression. That's what we're going to end up with. And it's going to fucking kill the show. And instead of Seth MacFarlane being a man and saying, look, dude, it's a fictional fucking show. Shut the fuck up. Do your goddamn fucking job. That's what you're under contract for. And then telling the fucking, the fucking, like, Spurg mob, shut the fuck up. It's my show. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. If you don't like it, fuck off. If he did that, I would respect him. I have no respect for Seth MacFarlane right now, allowing this shit to happen to his show. And like I said, I'm probably going to stop watching Orville. I'm not going to be watching season 3, I don't think. Oh, this is fucking stupid shit. Moving forward, The Simpsons will no longer have white actors voice non-white characters, the show said in a statement Friday. Oh, way to virtue signal. Yeah, because now you're going to have some Indian who's accent neutral playing a poo, and there's going to be no fucking humor to it. Because you're going to end up with some lefty fucking Indian spurg in there that's going to be like, I'm not talking like this. I'm going to talk like this. You know? Wouldn't that be cultural appropriation? Him talking with an American accent for a fucking Indian fucking character? I mean, that's the shit that you're fighting against, isn't it? Oh, God. Mike Henry, who has been with Family Guy since its beginnings, wrote on Twitter Friday that he'll stop voicing Cleveland Brown on the show. Yeah, because you're a fucking cuck bitch. It's been an honor to play Cleveland on Family Guy for 20 years, Henry wrote. I love this character, but persons of color should play characters of color. Therefore, I will be stepping down from the role. Oh, so, well, okay, maybe in live action, but we're talking about a cartoon fucking character. No one cared that you were voicing him, you stupid fuck. Oh my God. Oh. This shit really pisses me off. I'm sorry, but it does. Because I actually like Family Guy. I mean, I used to sit there with my friends and be doing fucking Stewie and shit like that. You know, we all used to do the voices, you know. Now I look back and I'm like, fuck me. My youth is being destroyed. It's not right. It's not fucking right. Assholes. Gotta ruin a good fucking thing, you fucking lefty fucking spurgs. The whole, this shit came about because one fucking Indian dude, a failed fucking comedian who ain't funny, okay, got his panties in a bunch, all right? Or I'm sorry, what do they call that fucking cotton diaper they wrap around themselves in India? You know, like the swamis and shit? Whatever the hell that's called. He got it in a bunch, up his ass, and was like, well, Apu doesn't represent me. He's not supposed to represent you, you stupid fuck. He's a fictional character. I mean, how many times does someone have to say fictional character before these idiots get it? It's not like it's fucking blackface, but that's how they try to portray it as. That's what that Indian dude tried to say. It was fucking, it was cartoon brownface, or however he fucking put it. Stepping down from the role. Fuck you, dude. You're a fucking cuck. You're a fucking pathetic little bitch. I mean, I thought he was a bit soy boyish looking at pictures of him over the years with different things, or specials with like Family Guy. Like when they had in the actor's studio, and they had the whole cast there, and they basically like they did The Simpsons. I can't think of the dude from the actor's studio, but they had him up there and they're all doing their shit. You look at, if you can go look at the footage of that, all right? The guy is a fucking soy boy bitch. He was one back then. So I shouldn't actually expect anything different for him except to take a knee and fucking cuck and give up his fucking career, or give up this particular job he's had for 20 years that he loves. Fox and Family Guy producer 20th Century Fox TV. All right, Fox and Family Guy producer 20th Century Fox TV declined comment. The Hollywood Reporter has reached out to reps for creator Seth MacFarlane. MacFarlane retweeted Henry's statement on Friday. Yes, he took a knee too. That's another reason why I don't even... Because what's next? He's going to fucking cuck on Orville. Watch, it'll turn into fucking STD. Star Trek Discovery, STD, the appropriate abbreviation for it. It'll end up like that at some point because of this shit. He'll fucking cuck too. He should have went to him and said, look, man, you're under contract, do your fucking job, and shut the fuck up. But no, he couldn't do that. The decision by The Simpsons and Henry follow recent moves by Netflix Big Mouth and Apple Central Park to recast mixed-race characters with black or biracial actors as the industry continues to reckon with its history of inclusivity or lack thereof. Jenny Slate has played Missy on Big Mouth to date, and Kristen Bell voiced Molly on Central Park. Ooh, Kristen Bell got fucked. The leftist fucking feminazi bitch got fucked by this. Ooh, I didn't realize that was her. I didn't realize she'd voiced one of those characters. Oh, the bittersweet, sweetness, the bittersweetness of that. Oh, the poor bitch. Oh, poor Kristen Bell. Not really. Oh, this is what I love. Animation. They're taking animation. No one can tell who's behind the character. Okay, no one can tell who's doing the voice. But we have to have, if it's a fucking half black, half white, we got to have a half black, half white. Oh, if it's Asian, we got to have Asian. It's fictional fucking characters. For fuck's sake. Oh, man. The move by The Simpsons represents a major shift for the show, which for years resisted calls that a South Asian actor take over the role of Apu from Hank Azaria. The character is the subject of The Problem with Apu, a 2017 documentary by comedian Hari Kondabolu. Azaria has since stopped voicing Apu. Yeah, because this little fucking bitch, failed fucking comedian, needed to get some fucking attention and went, "Wee, Apu doesn't represent me. Wee, it's got a white guy voicing it." And instead of telling that guy to just shut the fuck up, it's a fictional fucking character, Azaria fucking cucked to him, which then led to this. It was the first domino. He was the first domino to tumble. And then it fucking overflowed. All right, because one domino somehow hopped the fucking wall over at Fox Studios and somehow started shit tumbling at Family Guy. And if it continues at Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane, you're a loss, dude. You're a write-off if you allow that shit to continue in your fucking show. What you should do is now go find another fucking white guy who can do the Cleveland Brown voice to do Cleveland Brown, just to say, fuck you. That's what a real fucking person would do that has a set of balls on them. A real man. Okay? Who takes pride in their fucking creative, like what they've created. They don't destroy it. Azaria also voices Carl Carlson and Springfield Police Officer Lou, who are black, and Hispanic character Bumblebee Man. Harold Schreier, meanwhile, has played Dr. Hibbert, who is black, for the show's entire run. Tress MacNeille has also voiced several non-white characters, including Apu's wife, Manjula. So basically what's going to happen is all these fucking staple characters of The Simpsons are going to have their voices changed because you're having completely different people portray them, all right? And you're not going to have Indian accents with the Indian people, I'm sure, all right? You're not going to have Officer Lou, with his deep voice and talking like this because, oh no, that's that's a white man's interpretation of a black or some bullshit like that will be claimed. They're going to ruin The Simpsons. I honestly think this is going to be the end for the fucking Simpsons. Because people who have watched the show for fucking, what is it, like 30 years or some shit at this point? 30 some odd years? The hardcore fans are going to hear the new voices. They're going to hear Apu not sounding like a fucking Indian because the Indian actor's going to be like, I'm not talking like this because it's racist. Okay? Even though Indians who come to this country, who go to make better lives, who say buy a convenience store, who came here from India, do talk like this. They do tend to be accent neutral. They really don't. Yeah. It's going to fucking kill the show. Because if I'm saying fuck you to The Simpsons and Family Guy and shit like that, other people are right now too. Henry was billed as a guest star for the first few seasons of Family Guy, but has been a regular on the series since 2006. Actually, no, he hasn't, you stupid fuck. Maybe if you actually knew shit, you would know it. He got his own fucking show, all right? So he wasn't, he hasn't been on the show since 2006. He had what was it, 5 or 6 years of doing the Cleveland show? Are you seriously trying to say he's been on the show that whole time? When there is the, series The Cleveland Show, and his character was no longer on Family Guy, except for maybe a crossover episode where, say, Peter went down to Stool Bend. Or, what was it? Cleveland came back up at one point, or some shit like that. And that was the extent of it. He has also written for the show and co-created and starred the spin-off Cleveland Show. So now you admit that the spin-off show, but you're saying he's been on the show since 2006. You can't have it both ways. Which ran for 4 seasons. So yeah, it was 4 seasons. So 4 years since 2006 he wasn't on that show. But do you admit that? No. Henry also provides the voice for another black character, Cleveland's stepson Rollo Tubbs, who was a Cleveland show regular and appears occasionally on Family Guy. Yeah. So all these characters are going to have different voices. This isn't like Lacey Chambert, okay, being replaced by Mila Kunis. Okay, that was first season. That was after the first season, all right? Season 2, it was Mila Kunis. Okay, so people, they got used to it. But when you have a show on for 20 fucking years, or 30 whatever years it was for The Simpsons, I say was because it's going to be canceled at this point because the ratings are going to go in the fucking toilets for this shit. People are vested in the show. They're not going to accept the voices just changing like that. It doesn't work like that. People like their characters. When they get vested in a show, they don't want that shit to change. But the leftist fucking outrage mob of a few thousand people, they expect it to happen when they should be told, you're a minority of society, the majority has spoken, shut the fuck up. It's a fictional character, deal. I mean, this is ridiculous. Now, where I wonder, are they going to call? Oh, wait, no, they won't. Because even though Mila Kunis is fucking Slavic, all right, they're not going to say, all right, she's voicing a fucking lily white Irish character. They're not going to say, oh, no, hey, they're not going to cancel her because she's a woman and she's a fucking Slav. But they want representation. Accurate representation. Allison Brie voiced the Vietnamese-American character Diane Nguyen on Netflix BoJack Horseman. That show's creator, Raphael Bob Westberg, wrote on Twitter about his regrets over the decision, saying he intended to write away from stereotypes and create an Asian-American character who wasn't defined solely by her race, but I went too far in the other direction. What? Oh my God. You had an Asian fucking character that was based off of, say, cultural shit, and you're saying that it was based off of race? Oh my God. This is the type of shit. All right, Rick, you're a soy boy fucking cuck dude. Look at this fucking double chin soy boy bitch. All right, his testosterone is so low that, like, he looks effeminate. Dude, you're a fucking piece of shit helping to push this shit. Instead of being a voice of reason and saying they are fictional characters. I keep repeating that, but it needs to be driven home. They're not real. This is fucking La La Land. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm leaving things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.